Hey folks, welcome back to Let's Play Atelier Ryza, Return of the Jedi. I'm the Mysterious JG.
And I'm still Lethal Feline.
Quality of those titles drops off when I'm just forced to go with titles of movies that are in a series rather than the subtitles. But I mean, they're all marketed now as Star Wars something. I refuse to call Star Wars A New Hope, but that's just me being a stubborn old man. Speaking of stubborn old men, a bunch of stubborn old men and a stubborn, kind of middle-aged woman. We're all talking about dragons, but it's going to be up to the teenagers to do something about it. And I think the next thing we're going to do is to retreat to the Atelier.
Agatha's all like, what are you talking about, middle-aged? I'm only merely 20s.
But that actually is old age in an anime universe where your protagonists are teens.
Mm-hmm.
They would be, like, Ryza and her friends would be considered middle-aged, I think. There's no young kids in the game with speaking roles. That's an observation that is not really of any great interest, probably.
I say the youngest kids we talk to is the one at the river who was talking about his stories.
Mm. So they ended up talking about creating a dragon hunting party? Gosh, how'd it get that far? What happened to negotiation? I have a great relationship with the dragon. I told that dragon, don't attack those ruins. And I know that dragon never... Sorry. Never would have attacked those ruins if I was the mayor. I have a plan.
Yeah. Mr. Bruce said in the heat of the moment, but Mr. Valens didn't say no. He consented.
Yeah, it sounds like they're gonna go put together a bunch of guardians to do it.
Nursery rhymes all mention Meteor Castle, right? Well, if you say so, Tao. And we saw it heading off in that direction, Dots. Yep, that's where it was headed for sure. As an adventurer, I can't help but want to go check it out.
So, when's the hunting party expected to leave?
Oh, they have to take their first steps, which will be approximately 20 videos, so...
I don't know, nobody mentioned that.
I hope they don't go through the forest and stumble onto my atelier.
That was our atelier.
Yeah, we should see if we can stop them before that happens. Let's go see what's going on at the port. If necessary, we'll have to kill them all before we can allow them to learn at the atelier. The items we put in the container. For some reason, I thought like an actual real tutorial was going on here. I guess I'll throw down a save so that if something happens and the internet eats this video, I can maybe recreate it from a game script and have not lost serious progress. But we've been pretty lucky. My recording deck eats one out of every 50 videos just randomly, and it has not chosen any Atelier Ryza ones yet.
And now that he's mentioned that...
Now that I've mentioned it, I've got... Yep. Okay. So it doesn't look like we're getting new dialogue out of that. Progress? I can just, walk off the stairs and still build shit, of course.
Yeah, that's a standing, cauldron. I seen cauldron. Better for my back.
I'm actually really excited about finally getting the fucking bug net. I know it's ridiculous. Oh, we can make a fishing rod? No.
It looks like it. We can not make the bug net, which is a test.
Oh, you are correct. And delicious bait, I think that's what we were missing. Well, we need more of that anyway. So let's make some high-quality delicious bait. And then whatever comes out of that process that isn't that great, we'll throw into the that side quest. Wow, I did not anticipate. I have this, one fairly broad line across my screen that's not working that great, and it's right in the fucking middle of what I need here. I didn't really anticipate how much this would make this annoying.
Let's see if I can be your seeing eye, Lethal.
Yeah. I can kind of see the bottom and not the top half of this menu, so I'll find it now. I just have to... Here we go.
There's the delicious bait.
Delicious bait. So... probably want fairly high quality powder. Though actually, if we're just putting this right into another recipe, I don't know if there's a lot of point in worrying about increasing the quality too much. We don't have a lot of...
For a gathering tool, I'm not sure it'll matter, but I don't know.
Oh, you know what? For the gathering tool, it actually probably really will, now that you mention it.
Oh.
Because that one, like, the higher the quality, I think the more ingredients we're actually going to get out of it.
Well,
We don't have a lot of
higher quality stuff.
Don't have a lot of Kumine fruit. We're going to want that eventually.
Just keep slathering that with fire, and then you will have quality.
Oh, you're right. I don't want, I want fire, not...
Rocks.
Anything with a higher number than 1. Again, it's right where I don't need to have problems. But it looks like they're all giving us 1. Might be better off here. This would be...
Well, if
Add
you
a
just
trait,
slather it with fire, it's going to go up.
Oh, regardless of whether it's high-end, yeah. I was looking for ones where the number at the bottom right was more than 1, so I could, like, get efficiency out of it.
We'll get more nectar rocks, probably.
Yeah, that's why we seem to have more of them floating around than the sugar.
Level up.
That gave us 74. I don't feel like that really came out that great to add those. But whatever. Critical, defense charge, blah, 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 blah. Blind cure? Whatever. I don't know that these are going to matter.
This bait, if you eat it and you're blind, it will return your vision. That's why the fish want to eat it.
And we just gotta immediately do this again. So I'm just going to...
Do you need to do it again? I thought we only needed the one for the fishing pole.
We need one for the...
We only need one for the other thing.
Well, we might be able to...
Two for the other thing.
It depends. If we only need one for the fishing pole, it depends on whether dropping more into this slot will be useful, and it will give us a quality plus. So we probably want to do bait one more time, and if we don't end up using it, it ain't the end of the world.
You pass by it, it's up. Up. And there you go. Now it's in the middle of the list. Grinders to tell. There you go.
I was literally looking for the word bait and got thrown by delicious being in the title. What does that add? Seafood. Huh. Not sure I know what that means. I might just want to go find out what it is, just so that we know what it is. Can't add to this yet because it's still locked. I don't fully... Effect 3 will appear on grow based on material loop level. Material loop level is only 2, so if I add another blue here, will that do it?
Yeah, it looks like it needs one more.
Okay. Fuck. Yeah, okay, it's no good because we run out of... I think we got there as efficiently as we could, and we didn't make it. Let's see. I dropped an extra flower here we didn't need, so let's do this instead. There we go. So that added seafood effect. So if she sees food, she eats it. I really don't know what that did, but maybe we'll find out. It might be a fun thing to add to the fishing rod. So we got 2 units of delicious bait.
As bait.
Now, if we were to make a fishing rod, we could start with the one that has add seafood. Okay. came out with a lower quality, but I think we'll be able to make it up somewhere along the way. Gathering up S. I don't know what would be on this path, but gathering up S is really what we probably want. This would be the bug net we can't get. Alright, so we want to get up. We want to get as far as we can down this path without breaking anything.
Add bug.
Add bug. Add trace line. Alright.
My God.
Any of these have more than one? I guess they're all just one because they're the same item type. So... I have a bad feeling about being able to get all the way down there. But here we might have some... There we go, there's a 3.
Whoosh.
All we got was gather up M. But that's pretty good, I think, overall. L would have been
L's
better.
What does sponge do? I seem to remember that from last time, but I can't remember.
Slightly heals HP. I don't think we'll be... Yeah, these, like, I don't think we'll get benefits out of the battle ones, but I wouldn't swear to that.
Might as well get the level 10 speed charge. For speed.
Let's go blind cure. Like, no matter what we do, like, we eat the bait or we use it on the rod, we are always curing our blindness.
I'm blind. I'm gonna eat my fishing rod.
So there you go.
Oh, we're gonna talk about the fishing rod.
All done. Got myself a fishing pole. I'm pretty good fishing, even though I've always just borrowed Dad's poles.
Dad's always willing to let me use his rod.
Now I got one of my own. I can go fishing wherever I want. I'm gonna go hook myself a whopper.
Suddenly, Wendy bursts in, terribly offended that we've betrayed her for Burger King. Tutorial. Fishing pole. Fishing pole can be equipped and used as an exploration item. You'll find certain areas in the field where you can go fishing. So every game's gotta have fishing. I guess I shouldn't complain this game has a crafting element, but other games that don't make themselves about crafting just randomly throw in fishing. Make sure your fishing pole is equipped and catch some fish. Who knows what you might catch? You can even haul in an impressive whopper of a fish. If you find a spot to fish, give it a shot.
My favorite fishing minigame is still in Yakuza 4, where you can haul up barrels full of cement. Oil barrels, specifically.
That not only shows you the incredible strength of Kazuma, it also shows you the incredible strength of his fishing pole. That's not really...
technique.
It's not really a thing you should be able to do.
I got something new to say now that I got a fishing pole? Okay, not so much.
Alright, well, I'll tell you what. We know we got a real plot to pursue, but we also just wrapped up one of these side quests. So let's advance that.
We should be able to try fishing out here in the district. I know I saw a spot.
Well,
It's raining.
I saw
the
that.
legendary fish are out.
I was thinking, I don't know. Should we go fishing? Should we advance the plot?
There's one right there.
Okay.
I'm pointing at the screen.
Well, that's what the joke I was about to make was, well, everyone at home, yell at your TV screens as loud as you can, whether you'd like us to fish or advance the story. I didn't fucking equip the fucking thing while we were in the atelier.
Lethal knew this would happen.
Lethal, the Nostradamus of our time. Lethal consulted the Mayan calendar and said, "This is the day when JG will make that mistake."
It was March 30th. I knew that this would happen.
No. You know that's not what I want to do, game. Why would you make it that fucking easy to do that?
I think you just go to the
Gathering
equipment screen. Or gathering tools. There you go. All right.
See if it's still raining. And whether we can use
preparing the point up.
alchemical activities.
Lethal is not nope, lethal is pointing up.
You know, Bobo Bowl 3 was way more tense for me than it should have been.
Man, I miss Bobo Bowl.
Bobo Bowl is good stuff.
That's a nice noise.
Got some crabs. So I'm assuming there are going to be some stops where you just go in and you just grab a few fish. And there's others where a more involved thing may occur. And this is one of the ones where you're just going to grab a few fish.
A lot of saltwater fish in our freshwater, city waterway.
We might want to have a word with Yogi Bear about what's going on. Seems a little suspect.
What you mean the sardines in here? They're freshwater sardines, of course.
Of course. Oh, whenever the story's advancing itself without my permission. I did not consent.
Barbara!
I think I did voice Barbara. Maybe?
Barbarella, Queen of the Galaxy? I do not remember her at all, so go ahead.
I was just going to be like this, so I will. Hello, the Ryza. Energetic as always, I see. How are your feet treating you?
Oh, better thanks to you. I've been walking more lately, trying to work up my way to heading to Old Town, since I'm very old myself. We could, talk about being old together.
Well, I'm 15. I'm getting up there. Need to find a husband before I'm too old.
Yeah, my feet, they're acting great. If they give me any trouble, I just practice the ancient art of bastonado, and they pull themselves together. Got a fear.
Really? I'm so glad I was able to help, and that routine is also helping you.
And end of scene. Nothing else happens. She just says thank you and moves on.
Say, you used to live in Old Town, right? Why'd you leave?
Well, what the hell's that supposed to mean?
I think you know what it means.
Old Town? Because I'm old?
Yes.
Yes, it was years ago. I felt like I had to move here. It was just more convenient since all the shops are nearby and all the freshwater sardines are here.
Yeah, lots of people moved into Bowden District. But then we had our farm to take care of, so we couldn't leave.
Yeah, we had to make the 5-minute, leisurely paced walk to Bowden Town if we needed anything, rather than relocating our farm.
Moving must be a real hassle, though, huh? Don't have U-Hauls over here.
Yes, absolutely. Our house was older than I was, if you can believe it. So it took ages to pack everything up.
Like, literally, it was one of those houses that had been built on over the centuries, and, the doors closer to the inside of the house were shorter because people were smaller then.
Actually, my son was the one who really wanted to move. It was around the time he had his child.
Oh.
But if you lived there for so long, there must be a part of you that didn't want to leave.
I thought the story was about to go into a mystery of who her grandson is, and no, nothing.
Yes, at first my feet did not want to leave, that part of me. But even if I was having trouble walking, there are shops in the hospital here, so,
Dots.
Dots. I've gotten used to my new life here, and all my best memories are from that peaceful, slow-paced life.
That makes me wonder, have you ever left the island?
You know anything about that smog monster that's been out there terrorizing people?
Oh yes, a couple of times. But I don't remember too much of the outside world from my time at my old family home. Anyway, I'm leaving now.
Let me give you a random item to synthesize for me, just because that's what you seem to be playing at.
How about you, the Ryza? Do you ever leave the island, Wink?
As a matter of fact,
Sorry, now I'm flashing to the surf wall. And suddenly, a police officer comes out. Before you can finish your answer, it says, kills you, and then says, you saw, she was resisting arrest. It's a fucking weird game. Anyway.
Yes, could I ask you a favor? I'd like something from the forest in the mainland. It's a fetch quest, not a synthesizing quest.
I'd like a t-shirt that says, my friend went to the forest and all I got was this lousy t-shirt.
Well...
You can do it the next time you have a reason to go out to the forest. There's no burning rush.
Not like my doctor told me I have days to live or anything like that.
Barbara looked a lot happier all of a sudden. I wonder if I remind her of some happy memory.
Or maybe she's an older lesbian who likes the way these clothes look when they get wet. Wet look clothes coming in Atelier Ryza 3.
Now they're only drunk.
Lantern grass. No, we got a few of those.
I think we got this one covered.
I went to the island and came back, like, just right now.
I can go on walks as much as I like now, thanks to you.
Yeah, I'm thinking this was probably a quest we were meant to have solved earlier. That's fine. You know what?
43 grasses will you give me?
I'm not even gonna. I like her. I'm gonna give her the first 3 classes. I'm not going to bother to chart out the most shit garbage of grass.
Barbara, I got the thing you asked for. It's in my backpack the whole time.
Really? May I see it?
No. I mean, here you go.
Oh, now this takes me back.
Have you been to that forest before?
Oh, indeed I have. I snuck up the island myself when I was about your age, about yay high.
I built,
Actually, put your hand up.
I built up an atelier, but of course it's all junked up now. I'm sure you wouldn't recognize the atelier-shaped building if you came across it.
Yes, the Atelier Barbara.
Really?
That's the new game that's coming out in the series.
A traveler had come to the island. Us 3 little stooges hitched a ride over on his wanking boat.
See, the Atelier Barbara series is a prequel that's being planned. They're gonna try, but ultimately the old school Atelier Ryza fans are just gonna do nothing but complain about Jar Jar, who will be a major character in the Atelier Barbara trilogy.
Mm-hmm. That was Pat Walter and I. We were best friends back then, and it was just like I'm sure you are with your friends. The one with the alcoholic father and the one who's always just a little bastard.
Oh. Which one was your Tao?
Wait, Pat? You mean Pat from Old Town?
The one that caused us to do the incredibly irritating "It's Pat" voice?
Yes, it's very irritating. Unfortunately, we grew apart after I moved. I could never figure out, Well, anyway, I'm sure. I hope they are doing okay, Wink.
Yes, I friend-zoned him big time. I guess I didn't really realize what that did to him till it was too late.
Yeah, Pat's doing well, as far as I know.
I'm glad to hear that. My feet if they keep improving, then I'll pay him a visit. Well, them a visit myself. Let's keep it, consistent. Thank you very much, Ryza. All these wonderful old memories, and they've just come flooding back into my old brain.
And much as we are being flooded by the rain.
Yeah, indeed. Well, if you ever need anything else, feel free to ask. I probably have like 4 or 3 of what you need in my pockets. Anyway, I'd love to hear more about what you've got up to back then.
We'll make a DLC about it.
Well, I certainly will let you know if anything comes to mind.
Well, see you later.
I know I keep making like dirty jokes and shit Just this like little teenage girl who is learning magic and is using it to just like help random strangers for random, pretty minor rewards. It's like the most adorable thing I've played in forever. If you're planning on leaving the island, I'm coming with you. It's the perfect chance to get some battle experience.
And also not to be hit by my father again.
I'd like to defeat the dragon, because if I can, I pretty much got to be able to beat the old man. Why did I come up here? I'm looking for, yeah, there's another fishing spot about, I think.
I was going to say there's one in the central portion that we sort of...
yeah, that's what I was heading for when we got drawn into the web of Barbara and her adventures.
Let's see what kind of fish we catch, and then suppose we'll see what we're doing next time. Got some more zizzers, some more sardines, and more crabs.
Rise, rogues, and reasonauts. Well, Traveler's Road would take us to the shipyard. It probably has. I think we could hit another fishing spot or two and call it a video and pick up the main story next time. Or the story, the game could tell us what we're doing.
I don't see any guardians around. Do you think maybe the hunting party left already?
Ryza! I mean, the Ryza. Sorry. Please don't hit me. The Ryza, look over there.
Boss! Also, I won't hit you yet. You're still learning.
I told ya. You can't come with us. Don't you remember what happened to you last time?
Suddenly it stopped raining. Oh, no, it's still
No, it's still raining. Oh, I'm sorry, he's me. He's me. This is me doing my natural speaking voice. Of course I do. And I want to get revenge. I just got caught off guard. If I'd done some warning, had some warning, done warning, had, whatever.
Well, boss, listen, maybe this isn't such a good idea.
Shut up, I will hit you.
On a dragon.
I'm not as nice as Ryza. I will hit you.
This isn't Dragon Ball Z.
Shut up. I already got Dad's permission. You think one village guardian can defy a Brunnin? We're above the law. So you've decided to start talking like that? You make me sad, boss. I'll assume that means you won't try to stop me. Stand aside and watch your master at work.
A master what?
Well, I mean, the obvious joke involves the fishing rods that we've just been... But let's move on. Now's my chance to display the full strength and bravery of the Brunnin family. And you can...
Goodbye.
He's got a video of Bronco the other day, and he just kind of runs off, and Boba says, "Okay, bye," and his response is, "Okay, bye."
There he goes. You think he'll be okay, Buster Wolf?
He's just trying to show off. Not at all like how I behave constantly. He's about to learn a lesson the hard way.
I hope that's all that happens and nothing else. I mean, he's a bully, but I don't want to see him, like, die horribly.
Dots.
I kind of want to see him die horribly, Dots.
By the way, Lynn, where's that Bill Lila? You're their keeper, right?
I was about to say, what if you got a cell phone same as I do? You want to text him? The merchants stopped coming all this way, so they're in the town north of here. Why?
Well, I was hoping to talk to them, but if it's that far away, I guess I'll have to wait.
Well, what about the magical fast travel your alchemy granted us? All right.
Wait, did you say we could just jump in the cauldron and go over there?
but apparently we don't need the cauldron. It's if JG can remember the buttons to press. Well, that's the problem, of course. What do you want to talk to them about?
I just think if they think that we're strong enough to take on a meteor castle and, survive a fight with a dragon.
What? The dragon's eating them, and then it's gonna eat me. Oh my god.
Oh, I see. Well, Lila would probably just tell us to think and act based on her own assessment or something. I'm kind of over her as a leader at this point.
Yeah, you're probably right. Listen, Claudia, we're... What?
No. The Ryza, we're friends, right? Please don't treat me any different. Don't leave me behind. I also deserve a chance to be brutally killed by a dragon.
Yeah, I should have seen this coming. I need to look for a chance to sneak off back home.
Tao, I'm totally down with that plan if you want to go. That's JG talking. You can leave anytime.
Everyone, I'm counting on you. Now let's head towards Meteor Castle and chase down that hunting party.
Before they steal our glory.
All right. Well, the plan had been to go fishing. I guess we could still try, but I don't actually see any fishing spots now that we're here. Yeah.
Well, it's not like we're near any water. There's one all the way inland.
Well, I mean, I guess I just figured. You know how ocean fish are renowned for swimming right up to the edge of the beach. Well, let's stop off at our atelier and do a little bit of saving. But we can do that between videos. When we come back, because we didn't trigger a scene by just coming here, as I was afraid of. So when we come back next time, guys, it looks like we got a date with a dragon, or possibly a hunting party. But we'll be meeting someone, and we'll be doing lots of zany voices then.
Bye-bye.